son, 6 years old, at gunpoint in the Bronx, bro. As these family members come out of Yankee Stadium, bro, from watching a game. Yo, they watching a game, my dude. And this guy goes and pulls a ratchet out. Pop! And he sticks up the old man. You seen it? Like, you get no props for that, bro. I don't think it's props he was trying to get. And looks are deceiving, but he didn't look like he was, like, that beat up. Like, he had a major drug problem. But, I mean, what do drug addicts look like nowadays? Even back then, you got lawyers, judges. We had a few lawyers on my block. They used to buy heavy controlled substance from us back in them days. And to be perfectly honest, in 2022, I know a few lawyers, cops that do heavy powdery substances. Facts. And the reason why I know that these cops get high is because they're related to me. Facts. And you're a drug addict, my guy. He's probably watching. You alright, bro? Yo, you good, son? So anyway, it disturbs me every time that I hear something like that, bro. And when I seen the father, like, and the kid, like, no, I couldn't imagine that kid. Let me tell you something. Obviously, you could tell they were Hispanic, right? Or Indian. We got Indian in us. They definitely wasn't black from what I seen, right? And we want to try to refrain from the racial situation. But when people grow up to dislike and hate other people, it's because that kid is never going to forget that. Am I wrong for saying that? No. We all think the same. You just don't dare say nothing. He's going to forever remember a black dude with a gun to him. As sad as it may be, if someone don't talk to him and put in his head right away, like when he gets, I'll start doing it like immediately. Like, not all black people are like that. You get it? Because if no one teaches him that, you can't blame him that he grows up like locking his car doors when he's driving and you hear dook dook, right? I get that a lot when I'm walking. I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna rob you, like, you bugging. But I know that people do it for their safety. But nobody's safe. It's New York City. It's up in a turmoil. 20 gang members indicted in the Bronx, right? And it's gonna get worse, the situation. And here's why. Every time mayor is the mayor still blind? Respectfully, because they making moves of a blind individual. We changed mayors, right? It's not the same. We can't say the same rap lyrics. New York, state of mind. And when we get away with crime because our governor is blind. So the governor's not blind anymore, right? Neither is the mayor, right? But they sure acting like they are. The problem is this. Every time they say, all rappers, social media outlets, people with platforms, we ask for your help. Like, start spreading good shit. We've been spreading the good, the gospel damn near, right? But here's the problem, and here's where it really lies at. And you tell me if I'm wrong. And we're going to take calls, and I know it's late, and you probably can't speak loud, but you can whisper, right? They saying that they willing to sit down with people, and we got all these activists that'll pop up out of nowhere. Each activist hating on the next one. You know, people, YouTube is playing with my views, bro. Look, they just dropped 1,000 more people, bro. Yo, you gotta share this. But you're talking about shit. Why you want them to share it for? Because again, like the mayor said, everybody's doing everything for views, and I get it. It's about views, right? Because views generate income, right? We're not caring and just worried about views generates dead bodies. Because we have a golden opportunity to spread nothing but a good word. But at times we, including me, decide to use the platform to be like, Amor del Rey, what's up, nigga? Ooh, Fight, crap! Right? Or I'm bugging out. Nah, it's right shit. And then we say, I don't glorify gangs, or I don't glorify violence. Yes, we do. We feel good when we talk them stories. Or am I the only one that feels good when Papo's up there saying, yo, I remember you slapped the blood dude with the tray for disrespecting the bro? Or am I the only one that gets a good feeling from that? And I want to hear it again. It's part 2. It's part 15 of that shit. We fail to realize that there's people watching, and whether you think it or not, because some platforms got people that don't live in New York that watch. 92% of my viewership comes from New York City. So you can check your analytics and you could definitely tell. But I always ask myself, like, and tell myself, definitely people from New York ain't watching this dude because they wouldn't. We don't do that in New York. You get it? But shout out to New York City, man. I love you. But the mayor, the press, Fox 5, you got a job for the rest of your life. You ain't got nothing to worry about. New York is about to get worse. And I'm going to tell you why again. Because I never got to it, right? You keep asking to sit down with people that are not outside. All them rappers that you had up there the last few times, they not really outside at all. And I'm excluding Mano. Respectfully, not to get nobody in trouble or nothing. I'm excluding Mano, and I will even exclude Jimmy. I will even probably exclude Fabio. Everybody else, and I say Jim Jones because even though you don't think he's outside, or Mano, I know more than you do. I just don't talk. I'm not a groupie, respectfully. I'm a friend. I know how to be. I know how to see somebody and not be like, oh shit, yo, he ain't sucking it. But with that being said, you sitting down with people that are not outside. You giving jobs to people to go talk to these street people that when they go to talk to the people and they say they spoke to over 200 people, they in a room and they told other people to get people to fill in them seats. And nobody that's really from the streets, from the gutter, the slums, the concrete is in them seats. And then they send you back or show you a fucking video and tell you how incredible their fucking message is and how great they doing. And how we spoke to all the gang leaders. Bro, that dude that you spoke to is a dust bunny. Nobody knows him. He was the leader 77 years ago. Or he asked the gang, yo, they want me to go speak. Can I go speak? You're not touching the real people because you can't. You putting a big ass check this big, and I'm not in nobody's pocket. And dudes that are haven't been active since their last chase. They got chased from these gangs. They still feel it in their heart because they feel like there will always be that. But out here in the streets in New York City, people are laughing. Am I bugging out or am I... Nobody's adhering to that. So you're giving a check to the wrong people that talk a hot one, and they probably do think that they doing something major, but they not outside. They trying to come to social media themselves. They just figured out this stuff. And they're like, holy shit. So the problem is that you trying to work with people that are not connected no more, period. But they getting a check, because I know this for a fact, a major check. But they can't go talk to blood Ain't no bloods trying to hear that, nigga. They'll send them back smoking. Like what? Ain't no Crips trying to hear that. Ain't no Kings trying to hear. Ain't no Patrias trying to hear that. You're not talking to people that are really connected because it is very hard to do so. In order to do so, you got to get a no good piece of shit that's outside like me. No, you don't have to get me. I'm just saying, I was joking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not crying because other people are doing it. Or anything like that. So don't take it like, oh, this dude is crying because other dudes are getting a check. Because I don't cry over shit like that. I really don't. But what I could tell you is to prepare yourself. Because they just give away bread like nothing. And bread that you don't know about. A lot of people don't know about. These so-called activists, they go talk to community leaders and to the gang leaders. They don't talk to no real gang leaders. What gang leaders you saw them spoken to, bro? Where you seen this at? It would have went viral. It would have went viral. Mayors and all of them, they have a perfect opportunity. Our people are the worst. I'm going to give you a prime example. Blue Boy just came home. Yeah, he killed Larry Davis. Rest in peace. Shout out to his family. We feel sorry when anybody dies, right? But we all got to die. It's just when and in whose hands, right? If you in that life. He was in that life. So let's say a Blue Boy, for example. And shout out to you bimbos that don't understand metaphors, punchlines, rap in a podcast form. You heard? I was born hip-hop, in case you didn't know. Facts. I was born before you even probably thought about being born. Did you think about being born? I did. I was like, nah, I don't want to come out yet. So check this out. They had a perfect opportunity. A lot of us may not see it because you're like, nah, Blue Boy, I'm just picking one. And for those of you that think that I was throwing at Blue Boy when I made those videos because some of the comments were crazy, I said this, and I don't got to clarify nothing. I'm a grown man. But behind the scenes, you don't know what's going on with Blue Boy, with Geyer, with nobody. You don't know who's speaking to who spoke to who. You don't know none of that. I know. You feel me? But I could tell you that I feel in my heart that the opportunity was there. Not that Blue Boy was coming home to change the world, but if you saying you got problems with Crips and all this and the mayor's crying that out, right? And these gangs in the streets, you had a perfect opportunity. Blue Boy just came home. He's a well-respected dude. A real OG, not a dude that just gave himself the stamp of OG like these guys. They think because they become 60 or 58 and banging, which is cool. I believe that if you got into something, it's for life, it's for life. I don't believe that you should stop banging, right? It's how you bang. There's stages to, and when do you get to the stage of being in the light and becoming a man? That's a stage, that's a level in cripping and blooding and kinging. And we all got to get there. But when are you going to get there? So with that being said, he earned the name OG, not only because of Larry Davis. He was putting in work. Now, the other people want to difamar and take what he did and throw it down the drain and talk bad about him. That's another story that these birds were doing, right? Because people dislike when their gang or their clique or whatever is not the ones that's on top of the story. Well, I got news for you. Whatever gang you're in, your gang wasn't always on top. In order to get to the top, you had to get somebody off your neck. So when you listen to the story or you read the story, read it right from the beginning. Because I had my foot on dude's necks. Because I was that gang, the first one that had their foot on everybody's neck. So let's have a little more respect for each other, baby. You heard? Let's not forget. who was labeled the oppressor. You get it? Yeah. So check this out. I'm saying this. What I said that time about Blue Boy was even about Blue Boy, had nothing to do with him. It was everybody was like, Blue Boy comes home on so-and-so date. And I said, everybody knows the day and time that Blue Boy comes home, but you don't know what time your kids are coming home. Do you know where your children at? There's nothing wrong with that. It's not dissing Blue Boy. That's trying to put jewels in your head to worry about your own flesh of blood before you worry about another man you don't even know. You get it? Some of us won't buy a gallon of milk for your kid or go out and hustle to get your kid clothes for school. But if Blue Boy or another OG that come out of prison, you don't even know him, calls you and says, yo, son, my name is son. I was wondering if you got $200 Cash App. You ain't got it, but you're going to find it. Because you're a dick rider. And those are your heroes. And you all fucked up in the brain. You're going to say right now, nah, yes, you will. Yes, you will. So with that being said, I feel that Blue Boy or the mayor and all of them had a perfect opportunity to snatch somebody like him. I mean, he really would have got it after that because people were already saying that the government paid them to murder Larry Davis and all this, right? All these theories and all these conspiracy theorists, dudes, like, you bugged out. It's super weird, bro. You should have your own show, Paranoia. So anyway, I think they had a perfect opportunity to snatch a dude like him and see if he could get into the streets and talk to some of the people. He got a better chance in reaching real Crips, real Bloods. I'm outside with real Crips, real Bloods, real Kings, real Patrias. That we can at least once in a while be like, hey, yo, maybe you should chill. And that's aside from saying, grabbing a mic or bullhorn, today I want to talk to you about the violence that's occurring in our neighborhoods, in our communities. We got to stop this, my people. People just walking you by. This is the dude you paid $107,000. And we got to relax with what we're doing. And he didn't reach not one person because New York is speeding. Everybody's going. They looking at him like the church dude that won't shut the fuck up and woke him up this morning in the corner from his block. You may believe in a higher power, but hey, yo, my man, you got to shut up. You ever opened your window and was like, yo, shut the fuck up to the dude that's preaching from the church? I have on the regular. And came downstairs like, yo, my man, you got to move that from this block, bro. I'm trying to sleep. Somebody. Facts. The devil came down and shut it down. The church people. You bugging out, bro. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Nobody trying to hear that shit. It's the same way. As good as it is for you. As the best thing in the world for you is to believe in something. Because if not, it's chaos now. Imagine if certain people in this world didn't believe in nothing. So now we got the podcasting and some dudes when they figure it out, right? Instead of hiring a big corporation or paying Warpath and Tech for Rec to show them how to grow on these platforms. And they figure it out. They're like idiots with a mic. You know, and they think that they're giving out a message. And you're screaming at people and you're mistreating people. And the only people that adhere to that is some weirdo in another fucking planet. And he's like, bro, now for nothing, he's right, bro. Yo, you're dropping jewels, bro. You're mad smart, bro. Yo, that's why you're so big. Yeah, that's why you're so big on these platforms, because they don't understand YouTube. They don't understand what's going on. They see the numbers. They think this is the biggest dude in the world. And then the numbers blind them. And they're on your sack for life. But your message is that of destruction. Just like Charleston White, Kwame Brown. Hassan Campbell at times could be a real hateful dude. And sometimes got a good message or undecided. But we all do, right? We all hypocritical in our own way, I guess, right? I guess we human, right? Does it make it cool? Nah. I think some of us do it more than others. But I watch and I listen real good. And if someone was to talk to me the way some of these content creators talk to you guys, I would never tune into that shit again. If someone was to put down where I came from also, I don't give a fuck what theory they trying to use. Yo, what he's really trying to do is get people to think. Shut the fuck up. What he's doing is dissing where the fuck he used to live at that they can't hardly never go back to. And be like, yo, y'all dirty motherfuckers in the projects, sleeping with roaches and all that. Nah, don't talk to us like that, bro. That's who you tune into? You bugging out, bro. And so it goes to show you that there's not actually a lot of people that's where we at watching that. Because there's no way you're going to put up with a man talking to you like that. And that's your situation. Well, you think, oh, he's boosting us up. you need another man to boost you up? Where the you come from? I want to say the right thing without my own personal shit. Because I care. Genuinely. I really do. I was a robber. I was robbing people. Not just one time like that guy robbed that man with his son. Every day I woke up. It was who's getting robbed today. See, you could go back to the story as many times as you may want to. And the story is always facts and the same. And it repeats itself. And the pain is the same. The locations may even be the same most of the time. But the people is the only thing that is different. The act, the feeling, the pain, the hurt, the sorrow, the horror is all the same. And it continues. Because I stopped doing it and someone else that watched me picked it up. I picked it up from watching somebody else. And if you hear all my friends that come here in the live streams, they'll tell you some was robbing people every day. Robbing dudes on my block, taking their chains, their jewelry. Like, I grew up with him, bro. Like, that's fucking sick. But I was sicker. And there's sick dudes out there that seem like they not on no drugs or nothing, but they are. You just don't know. Look at your favorite rappers. I can't stress it enough. T.I., Kanye West, Eminem, Lil Wayne. I'm naming dope fiends respectfully, right? Opiates, addicts that been in drug programs for years. T.I.'s boy that grew up with him, they both went to the program together. I could go on, but a lot of these rappers I want to name, I know, and I don't want to keep blowing dudes up. Because if you don't know, then, but there's a lot of them, bro. Or you think they were born with all that energy to run around the stage like, real opiates does that to you. Real opiates don't make you nod. I sold opiates all my life and indulged in it for a vast majority of my life. And we grew up different. Again, not glorifying, but we grew up like everybody is chilling, doing it on the low. We had cars. We was always fly. There was times I let myself fall as I got older. But when I first got introduced to that shit, we was different. We was the stick-up kids. We was coming. When a stick-up kid comes, he's super dangerous. Especially the Puerto Rock ones. And blacks, but the ones that is indulging in dog food are super dangerous. Because there was no way I was leaving your sight without that money. Even if I had to kill you, I'ma body you. You're gonna let that go. And this was every day, every day. That's why to today I always say I still got money on my head. Still got contracts for people to kill me. That don't go away with real dudes. You could change all you want to change. Other people remain the same. The difference between me and somebody else is that people that are non-believers or that think this is a fucking rehearsed friction story like the rest of these cats, they'll be all cap or whatever, right? Well, good thing with me, I never had to cap about nothing. In fact, I just started wearing caps not too long ago because I got pretty boy hair. Yeah, I still got hair, facts. So cap these. So check this out. When you got people that come in the chat, people that been in my videos and say, nah, son was, and I don't never got to do that because I can have a million dudes, like I said, come up here and say the story. Because there's nothing that nobody could say about me that happened to me that I wouldn't say myself. I said it when I got jumped, when I got hit with a gun, when I was in 6 different comas, when I got shot, when I got stabbed, when I shot a dude, when I stabbed a dude. Vice versa. If you're doing gangster things, gangster shit is gonna happen. The reason why no real shit never happened to a lot of these dudes, they weren't flipping and having beef with other gangsters. They was having beef with pencos, what you call a pepe. They was bullying a dude. Because if you had beef with real thorough dudes, something would have been happened, bro. I never wanted to have beef or a problem with a dude that his name wasn't ringing. And normally, I rob him, stick him up. Pop, shut up. Nobody's playing today, bro. Like that, by myself, bare face. Ask anybody that really know me. But I was in the devil's grips. For a long time, I had an addiction that nobody knew about. Because I was always a little stocky. Now, the little jewels, the bikes, the whip. You feel me? Boom, 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 the sounds. That's what a lot of these dudes are doing. So a lot of people are not robbing because they want to eat. And they thought he was hungry. Nah, he's getting high. And you need to be careful because he'll kill you. And you understand? I'm just giving you a heads up. Because my intent was always, I feel bad for this person if they don't let go of that. And I know that you got it because I wasn't leaving without it. But one thing I was never doing and I don't respect is when there's kids around. I don't respect it at all right now, but I'm not going to downplay it and be like, yo, that's super wrong. I was robbing people. I can't be hypocritical. And if I had to rob to survive today, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'll do anything because I'm still daring. I never grew in age. I still feel super young. Mentally wise, I could be very educated and very smart when I want to make the right decisions. But I know how to make the wrong choices at a snap of a finger and wind up locked up or dead. I know that. So I'm my own worst enemy. So I lose myself. And I found something that I fell in love with the same way I fell in love with the streets. I found tech. I found microphones, mixes, building computers, and sometimes I lose myself in that. And that could be harmful too, right? So we got to be aware because some of us have addictive personalities. And I'm one of those. And I don't like to lose. When I start something, I go in. So I say all that to say that there's other things that you could do to occupy the mind. You just have to be careful in what you choose, right? Some people may choose like, yo, Madruski is an addiction. You heard? So it bothers me when I see a young black brother robbing a man with a 6-year-old kid. You still on the loose, right? I don't wish prison on nobody, although you heard me say before, I hope this person get locked up. That's because they said they putting guns in the hands of our black and brown brothers and sisters' hands so they could kill each other. I'm giving guns to Bloods and Crips so they could kill each other. Who says that? Whack 100. So that's the only reason why I said that. When I said the thing about Young Thugger, it's because I be around Bloods, although I was never Blood and I never will be. I was always, to the day I died, King. Everybody knows that. I grew up with that, like a religion. So I'm going to uphold it and carry it as that. Facts. But do I be on here glorifying it or telling people you should get involved in this, you should do that? Nah, I don't do that. I'm Warpath from On the Lockout. How you doing? We love all people. But when you got a dude that's wearing a purse and a skirt and claiming he Blood, he from a nation that I talk to, you not Blood, son. Real Bloods don't do that. They don't wear purses and they don't wear skirts. So was I wrong? No. Nobody can say that. Not because if you Blood, you got a problem with me saying that real Bloods don't wear skirts or purse, homie. What? Who the fuck bring you home, Smitty? We got to talk to him. Right? So there's a problem when we feel in this world that we could just walk outside, nonchalant, pull out a fucking gun on a regular Samaritan that's fucking 50-something, 60-something years old, belly looking like he swallowed the whole building, You know he can't really defend himself. He's with his kid, respectfully to him, right? We trying to make some humor out of a real bad situation. Just sorry you had to get it twice. From the robber and me now. I didn't know it was gonna come out like that. I don't rehearse none of this. If I did, it'll be whack. If I get a writer, it'll be whack. I'll kill myself. Picture me having a dude. Like, anyway. So, I say all that to say that there's got to be a better way, and there is a better way. And is there a full solution for this problem? Nah, crime is always going to exist. What we can try to do is tame it. Like, we don't got to be so blatant with it. We don't got to make everybody feel unsafe. You know, like, be careful. That can imagine, because I'm what one would call a Puerto Rock from a Latin descent, right? I understand that Latin is a language, bro. So you don't gotta start commenting none of that shit. Like, bro, I'm king. Don't you think I got more fucking knowledge on my fucking culture than any fucking body else in the world? And I just wasn't king for one day or a year and then was fucking on the run because I fucking left with the box. You get it? Like these fucking clowns. I was king since I was a kid, claiming king. A kid. My family, my whole family comes from kings and queens, bro. There's a lot about me you don't know. I just happened to get crowned the right way on the boat in 94. The beginning of 94. Like Papo said. I don't keep up with years or days, I'm sorry. But I understood real early on in my life that you had to know about who are you and where you trying to go. And I always studied up on my people and other people. So can you imagine what those Latinos in that building are saying right now? Let's be real, bro, because people be lying. Who was it? He goes upstairs. Oh my God, they try to rob me. ¿Quién? Un moreno. Immediately, that's the first word that's coming out of your mouth. Let's keep it a stack. Yeah, los fucking moreno. You know how they do? And that looks bad, right? And I'm one that I have black family. Like, I come from a black and Puerto Rican family, right? And it's not like I want you to like me because you're black. I could give a fuck if you like me or if you think I was racist. I don't give a fuck. Trust me, whoever knows me be like, son, ain't lying. I'm Warpath, bro. I don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I give a fuck about, and I'm starting to care, is about people and our people, right? And all people in general. And I never was that way. You know, I dehumanized people to a point where it was easy for me. Yo, I'm slapping him without thinking about it. Like, if he's just supposed to hold a slap. Like, I'm the Incredible Hulk, the smallest dude in the room. But my ability to act off of what I was thinking has always been amazing and impeccable. and that's scary. Because when you're daring, that's scary. And he's lucky, that man, that he didn't catch himself with a real daring dude that bust him. Bah! When you didn't want to let go of the rest of the money or something. Because you could see like a little back and forth in the hallway. He hides the kid. It's traumatizing. My whole thing was the kid, you know, and I said, wow, that's not gangster. First of all, I hope that you bought a pair of sneakers and you didn't even have enough to buy a pair of sneakers because your sneakers were leaning. I look real good. I take photographic memory of something when it happens in case I ever run into you. I can call the FBI and have you arrested. Now I'm only playing. Yo, so I say all that to say that your sneakers were leaning sideways, my dude. So next time, we don't suggest that you rob nobody, but bro, rob a fucking drug dealer, somebody in the street, bro, that you know got that bread on them, so you could buy kicks, my dude, because them shits look like they were even squeaking. Facts. And some people say, you know, people don't rob people for weed or whatever. You probably, that wasn't your intent, but you're definitely going to go buy some bud. Son looked like he smoked bud. He probably bought a little eighth with that and the money was gone. And you know how much time you getting for that robbery, bro? you're getting time for that robbery. Like if you bodied something, the only thing that may save you is if he don't go to court by 5 o'clock on your 180 day, and that's how I used to always get released. You know what I'm saying? And then if you put pressure on him because you know the building he lives on, you better hope he's not one that instead of being scared of you works with the DA. Like fuck it, because now you get another charge. But that's the way that works in court. I was on plenty of trials and I beat my trials. And my co-defendant, well, he hasn't been up here, but he will one day. I had a few co-defenders, but one of the cases where I was offered a 25, then 8 1/3 to 25, and they kept playing around was with Gano. We got arrested. It hit the newspaper here and in Connecticut. Yeah, he got arrested with me in Connecticut too. They in Connecticut? No. That was another bro. That was another Latin King thing. Facts. Latin Kings arriving Tuesday, planning to leave Thursday with money from heroin. The heroin called High Power Warpath. One of them, they put it like, wow, bro. That's when I was in Summers in Connecticut. Facts. That was in the 90s too. And then the Cano situation, I think it was in 2000s. Facts. Yeah. And just recently, I just finished closing my case that I had. Everybody knows I had an open case, right? And if you didn't know, now you know, right? So no fucking super angel, but I've come a long way. And it does bother me when I see dudes like, yo, you robbing somebody while they with their kid? Bro, one time I went to do a stick up and I get in the building. It's the only time I ever wore a mask. The girl knows it was me by now because one of my friends supposedly went and started ratting and saying, yo, that was Obi, because they used to call me Obi. So I do it with this other gangster from my neighborhood, a super well-known gangster, a Puerto Rican super gangster dude. He's probably about 60 years old right now. Respect to you, bro. And I mean, like, he's of age. But you're gonna be scared to death when you hear all the stories. If you're that story scary dude, I don't hear a story and get scared of a dude, or because a dude did 80 years or 100 years in prison, because I was there all my life. And I understand that people be lying. You was there taking up air and ample space, my dude, and now you coming home like you the man. Meanwhile, I had to save you a few times. You get it? So, stop. The love you say may be your own. So, don't believe all these dudes, bro, because they made it safe, and they wearing T-shirts. I survived Rikers Island, of course. Of course, you was in the box for 15 years. Anybody could survive it then, my dude. You was a shit thrower. Yeah, you was banging. I put in mad work on them kings. Doing what? Throwing shit? Because you wasn't in population. Facts. So anyway. Dudes kill me. But let me stop because it could go back to, again, I get a good feeling from saying the truth. You understand? When others lie. And then it could seem like I'm promoting something when I'm not. I'm promoting myself, my fact, my truth. So, I'm in the neighborhood. Someone tells me that apparently there's someone that wants to be selling crack on our neighborhood. On our grounds, not on our time. So, they females. Big rule we always learned. I understand you're a girl, but if you act like a man, today, you're a man, right? So, if you're in the game, understand, if you're in the game, that's the thinking I had then. So I run up in there, pull out the gun, I'm not playing, woo, there's a bunch of dudes there, So, of course, my man, he freezes up. He lets a dude say, yo, excuse me, and walk right by him and walk by me. I'm like, yo, my dude, what the fuck? Homeboy just walked down the stairs. He's like, oh, I didn't see, bro. He walked right by you, son. He could be going to get something to come back. Like, you knew him or something that you let him go? Like, I was tight. One, I had to get out of there quick. Number two is when I went to turn to go somewhere with her that she was going to go to the safe, a kid popped out, pop, from another room. And I said, yo. Now, I put it towards him because I didn't know who it was. I said, oh, snap, grab the kid. I started going crazy. I'm not playing now. Now it's lit. Yeah. And I don't, as I think about it at times, now that like my life has changed to a certain degree, like I'm not far removed. I'm 2 minutes away from my next stick up. So I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, once you do something for all your life, let's be realistic. Isn't better than you. Like, I'm daring. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's so I try to stay away from dudes that tell me like, yo, I know where there's $1 million, because my mind gets corrupt and I wanna go up in there. Don't matter if I'm not running around hard body 24/11. It don't matter. I did that better than anything in my life. You get it? So I try to stay away from knowing that you even got that. You feel me? Because I grew up with this thing in my head that's bad. We was taught wrong by our people. And the people that taught me this was on Rikers Island a lot. As sad as it may sound, you have a chain on and you hear, yo, who that? Yo, son can't hold that. Tell me I'm lying. That's the exact words. Son can't hold that. He can't hold that. He not like that. He got to get that up. And that was in my head. And I always took everything from everybody. And it's crazy how it'd be like, in my head, I used to be like, well, when somebody stabs me or something, I guess I'll probably chill because I had never got stabbed. Somebody stabbed me. You know, somebody told me one day, maybe you need to get shot so you could learn because you out here busting. I got shot and I got worse. Every time I got stabbed, got worse. I got shot, got worse. I got cut, got worse. Getting comas got worse. It's just, you know, you see Jesus for like a week and then it goes away because you survived it and you think you're He-Man. And we come from a place in New York City that instead of putting down that situation that you just went through, like that's some bum shit. You robbed the dude for his chain. We big you up. We make you look gangster. Some puts in that work. No, you don't. I was a bum. I was a bum. I was taking a hard-working nigga's chain, son. I was the biggest bum in the world. He worked mad hard for that chain. Believing in a higher power while I was doing crime and all that, because we pray to Jesus, Allah, whoever, right before we do crime. Like, God, look over me. You know why I'm doing this. Other circumstances, I would never do this. But I'm taking a dude's chain with a cross with Jesus on it. And boofing it. Pop! On God. Not one time, probably over 10 times. Police, I ain't got it. Jesus up my butt. Where Jesus at? In my butt. Oh, you think I'm playing? You want to see him? No. Keep that chain. No. But honestly, you know, weird. The shit we do, weird. I was a bum. So I think that we got to start spreading out the right thing. Like, you rob somebody for a chain. That's a bum move. That's not work. That's not work at all. Like, what is work? What is really work? Because if you come to think about it, it's taking something from somebody that you couldn't acquire on your own. Because one, you're a fucking idiot. You don't have the marketable skills. You couldn't go out and work for it, so you wanted it the easy way. Pedro went and worked for it, but Sean wants to take it from him for no apparent reason because he sees it gleaming on the block. He won't take mines because he knows I'll shine his whole head up. But he'll take Pablo's because Pablo's meek, humble, and will run it quick. I'm going to give him a hard time. It says a lot about us as a human being. But the people looking in, we're like, yo, he put in that work. You ever heard about him? That's King Killer, baby. That's the big blood. That's the big Crip. He took all the homies' jewelry up north. Yeah, he was robbing your own people. That's your homie? That's your king? That's your Crip? Real brothers don't rob brothers, bro. I was a piece of shit. Everybody was getting it with me, even my own, because I was caught in the devil's grips. One thing about gangs and nations and organizations is that you're going to learn real quick that we'll forgive our rival gang members. We'll make peace with them and we'll sign peace treaties with them. The moment something happens with one of your own, we trying to execute them. And here's why. Because they're all a bunch of punks. And they know that you being in that gang, the rules and regulations is that if you violate, you got to hold down this violation. So don't cry now. And a pussy will always get off of hitting a man that's not going to swing back. And in this case, you can't if you're getting 31. You can't if you're holding the wall. You can't if they, you feel me? You get Peter Road like, ah! And for those of you that don't understand, I'm sorry. I'm a gangonologist. I study gang and gang culture for a vast majority of my life. My name is Peter Salami. I live in, I'm just kidding. But it's a fact though. Like, someone told me one time, like, yo, Ward, you know a lot about these gangs. Like, I know codes. I taught some, I'm going to be real. I told you 3 different times there was a problem, people thinking I was blood, right? And I had to infirmary a lot of people, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think Van was there when they were saying I was blood. Like, I knew a lot, so many bloods that it was like, son has to be blood. No, bro. I was always king, nigga. Facts. Everybody knew that. Even the Bloods, everybody. But for the morons that didn't know, we was always repping Bloodline. And I always wore a lot of red because that's one of our primary colors. Anyway, this is information that you can find on Google. In fact, red and black is one of our primary colors, both. You feel me? So, and that color don't belong to another gang. They just could claim it on their own. Because in my head, back then, I always felt like, we was here first. How could you tell me that? Hello. You get it? With them same colors. So anyway, we come from a thing called Bloodline, respectfully. And that's why I always had shirts that said Bloodline, red and all that. Wasn't no, because I'm blood. But the dumb dudes, you know, your own people, that's what people do when they hate and jealousy gets involved. It's like, how could we get this dude out of here? He's getting a little too big for his bridges, right? It's kind of sort of even like the internet. You know, people start off liking you and then the same people that followed you, that unfollow you. You know, but I'm happy when that happens because I see the fakeness and I'm like, cool, you left. I got rid of a headache for free. You know what I'm saying? You could have became a problem. You could have been a hacker. So anyway, I probably lost you. A lot has been said, but one of the main things that I want to stay focused on is that we got to learn how to care for each other more and stop filtering down bullshit. And at the same token, stop applauding and rewarding crime from our peoples. If that dude lived in my neighborhood and I seen him in the news and I knew him, he could never come around us again. My dude, you pull a ratchet out on an old man in a hallway with a kid, you comida. You food. You food, bro. You food, bro. The Bloods that I know would have been on you. Kings would have been on you. Patrias would have definitely been on you. Because Patrias ain't with the abuse either. I know it could seem like that to some people. When I said that before, people went crazy. Like, whoa, why are you even talking good about them? Because I know a lot of them. Because I'm not a coward. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not going to say hi to my dude Rich, Rafi, nobody, and then be on here trying to diss everybody for what a group of people did to other people. I don't even know if they was really that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't live my life like that. They never did nothing to me. And even if something was to happen with certain people, a lot of things happened with me and Bloods. I had to put a lot of Bloods in the infirmary coming up in the 90s. Papo said it in the story. That kid, he was Blood. I could tell a million of them stories, bro. Cause every time a dude came in, if he was blood, he couldn't live in our house. The war was lit. So let's be realistic. I was one of the few that started saying like, yo, you know what? Chill. Like maybe, you know what I mean? Because of my family. My family's black. And how you started thinking like, how am I gonna explain that to my peeps? You know what I'm saying? So how we got there, who knows? But the main thing is he'll be fooled in every clique. So I don't know how comfortable is he in his neighborhood, but I'm pretty sure that you recognize them scrungy socks he had on and them sneakers. He had his socks bulged up, like up with his pants in them. Like, duh, that's weird. Like, what are you smoking, K2? But then again, all our so-called thug friends in the street, they smoking K2. So don't believe that there's a bunch of gangsters just wilding. There is some dudes wilding, but dudes are smoking K2. So if you smoking K2 and your fingers are orange as fuck, don't talk about the crackhead on your block. You're worse. K2 is a super bad drug, my dude. Some of the way it's put some of my friends that I grew up with, and these dudes are flagging, so don't play with me, bro, because I'll blow everybody up. They flagging, they leaders of the gang and all that, and you on K2, homie. Don't make me talk, bro. I'm not gonna say nah, I got love for you, son. You shook like war about to blow it up. But you smoking K2, my dude. All I'm saying is don't talk about the next man or try to put the next man down. You on K2, my dude. You look crazy. But when we on drugs like that, they make it seem inferior. We don't notice it. You look crazy to me because I'm sober as fuck. And I understand drugs because I was there. So it's like, holy shit, son. I liked you better when you was a crackhead. If you see a dude that used to smoke and now he's smoking K2, like, wow, my dude. And for those guys that think you're just smoking regular bud, welcome to the real world. Anybody that knows me in my neighborhood, I'm not even lying. You could go look at one of my videos there. My hand, that's my hand in the trunk of the car. And there's 40 pounds there in a big bag. Facts. 40 plates, homie. This wasn't long ago. I don't care who knows. The Federalo, Bolado, whatever. That's there. That's 40 blickies, homie. And that's my hand in there. You can see my tat, all that, my watch. I did it on purpose. That's not a movie. That's not a Reagano, homie. But I know dudes that is getting the same weight that I was getting. And they mixing most of it is K2. There's not even hardly no real bud in there. And they giving it to you. Mulatto, Chelato, OG Roo, OG Ooh, OG Suzu. There you go. 2,800, bro. That's a good price for you. You don't think so, bro? It's platinum shit. You like, oh, it's like the ill connect. You gotta watch yourself, bro. I know dudes that went on a trip and never came back. They still like that, like with their mind gone. K2's fucking up a lot of the hood, and that's why these dudes are robbing people and crime went up high. $3 a joint, and they smoking a lot of these joints, bro. And dudes are in the street. New York look fucked up. Everybody zoned the fuck out on K2. That shit hit New York hard. Let's keep it real on what the problem is. Motherfuckers are smoking K2. They got a gun, and they were gang members. And until the gang really starts disowning them, like, son, is lost, bro. You gotta get help, or don't throw it up to us, bro. That's Saturday home. You not that, bro. You not homie. You smoke K2. You not none of that. Just, we don't condone gangs, right? We don't want gangs in the world, right? It's like the right politically correct thing to do and say on the platforms, right? They so evil, right? But if we gotta live with them, then we could try to give them some advice. And I think that's what the mayor was trying to say, right? And I don't do things for the mayor. I can give a fuck about the mayor. He don't feed me. He probably would never feed me. And even if he fed me, he can't buy me, you heard? So I say all that to say that I love my people. My people from the gutter, the slums, them pissy projects, them pissy hallways that these dudes be dissing. That Hassan, whoever, all these people be talking about, like, oh, yeah, people in them pissy hallways. I love those people. I still go to those pissy hallways all the time. I still hang out there in the hallway, facts. Ask anybody that really know me. I still pee in the hallway. What up? Cause I'm a fucking pig from Brooklyn. Now I'm only playing because I can. Cause I'm drunk and I don't want to fucking walk. You know? It's just crazy. But I love the people, and I understand that robbery's always gonna be around. It's just sad that now, like, everybody's smoking K2, bro. I promise you. And that's a major issue in New York. The next time one of your gang friends throws it up to you, throw it up to him and look at his fingers. And be like, nah, you orange gang, son. Don't ever throw it up to me again until you get yourself together. Facts. And that's a start on what will clean things up. Just a suggestion, because if you listening to me and you really gang and you active, probably not the dudes around you, because you probably not really in the streets like that of New York, like hard body. I'm talking about the streets, the gutter, the slums, where the shelters is at. Around the blocks. In every shelter, there's a spot in America. The mayor knows that. Guard knows that. Wherever there's a shelter, they sell drugs on that block, bro. Point blank. You can find every drug. It may not be official what you're trying to get, but it's there. Somebody got it, bro. And in all those shelters, the majority of people that live in them shelters, respectfully, is Crips and Bloods. Let's keep it a stack. They got the shelters packed. And they claiming that. So if you on the outside and you one of the clean ones or the ones that's doing you need to start telling them then, like, yo, homie, you can't be that if you smoking K2 and they're wilding. And I know because I'm outside and I go to all them shelters and dudes are smoking K2 24/7, bro. And all I see smoking that hard body, I'm not saying that other cliques don't smoke it. The majority of the people in New York that are smoking that think they still gangsters and outside doing them, it's Crips and Bloods. Facts. They smoking K2 heavy. So let's not lie. Let's keep it a stack. And you got to be safe. Unless you a hater right now and you think I'm talking bad about it. I'm not talking bad about it. I'm trying to help my people. Because most of the people that I know that smoke it are Crips and Bloods. Facts. Everybody else smoking, I'm saying number-wise, is that. And that's a major problem, bro. Because a drug is a drug, homie. And if you in a clique, a nation, ain't nobody supposed to be doing none of that. That's a drug. A real bad one. So that's a good start. That the K2. See how the crime rate go down. Dudes ain't thinking straight. They K'd up. And they willing to even shoot. Because they not thinking straight. You got chemicals eating up your brain that you're not supposed to be inhaling. It says it in the back of the package. Not for human consumption, bro. Read this shit. Jesus, bro. But people ain't gonna say nothing. These are just facts. I always come with facts. And nobody could tell me, no, you must not be outside like that. That's the problem. Or if you outside, you're not in the gutter, in the slum. Facts. But one thing I could tell you, man, is that there's got to be a better way. So if you guys want to call, I'm taking calls real quick for the next 10 minutes. There goes the phone number right here. Pop. You already know it's on the logout. Boo, 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 boo. Let's get to it. Let's see what's happening. The calls come through. If anybody call, if you don't call, we'll try again tomorrow at 7 a.m. in the morning. Let me know when you're calling so I can pick up. If you don't show your number and your number don't show, I don't pick up block calls. Just so you know. Papi, stop being a freak. Facts. So we don't do the block call thing. So let your number show. Don't be shook. Let's get to it, bro. This is a song that I made a long time ago. I don't know if some of y'all remember. I made it like in 2 seconds. I sent it to my dude upstate. Boom, and he sent it right back. It's not fully fixed and it's not finished. It was a freestyle, actually. So it could be a whole lot better. But at that time, I was beefing with a few dudes online in the streets, like always. And this is what it came out. Tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear it?
I don't know what he's doing from me. Been through so much, life has been hard for me. I don't know what these dudes want from me. Been through so much, life has been hard for me. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. Back to attack with a style that's swift. Dudes all tryna flip, but still I'm up. You know how we roll, boy, just won't stop. Sick it out of control like Big Pop. You might think it's a G, probably from the street, but I'm talking about the dumb boy, the G-O-D. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. Where you at, dog? I don't see ya no more. They all startin' front and talk about they been in war. And I ain't never see you boy talk like war. And I ain't never see you do jack before. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. I'm a real G boy, I stomp them streets. A lot of these cats been heard of me. Like they told me I would FB, what the Lord already had planned for me. All my life they told me I would FB, what the Lord already had planned for me. Gang, on the lockout. Love ya.
Real talk. I need $155 to finish up my shit, bro. So it has me a little depressed. So if you send me $155, I'll give you 2 freestyles. Hey, my kid from the street getting paid for my vocals. Here is something you can't understand. Facts, I need $155. Get a job, right? That's the people, the trolls, the haters. Get a job. Yeah, bro, why you mad, bro? I didn't say I'm fucking dying and fucking, you feel me? We all got bills, bro. But my people know I never be like, yo, Cash App in the description or none of that unless I really need it. I let them know straight up. Like, if you look at my videos, I always been a straight up dude. Like, yo, we need $80. And always somebody has come out and been like, yo, boom, here. And when they hit me, they put donation because you never ask. You never mention that. Facts. I hardly don't. I just say link in the description for those that want to help the channel. And I say it like, I usually forget because I enjoy more helping my people. Did you check out Tech for Rec? There's new content there today, tomorrow, and every day. And on Historias de la Roca, Rikers Island in Spanish, check that channel out. It's popping. I just told the story today. I put it up. Just bugging out real quick, but I'm making, it's cool. A little 30 minutes of war. When I get off of here, I always go to this page that I got here where I be gaming. It's called Warpath NYC, right on YouTube. Facts. So sometimes it takes long and I say I'll be right there because I got to turn on my other PC Yo, one of the reasons why I always wore shades, so don't start thinking I just started wearing shades on my show. Like, oh, you copy from. I wore shades since I've been making content. Ask anybody that knows me. In fact, anyway, if you look around, it's no me, them, it's them, me. They me's. So anyway, I didn't wear them because the light was right in front of me and you could have seen the little light in front of me. So now I took it out from there, but I'm gonna put it back in higher because I bought a different things. I don't like to show my setup because people, instead of being happy, they get jealous. And you know what's so sad? That I had it all set up with the camera behind me today to show you guys how it's coming out. Like the new yellow and red panels I put on the walls, how I'm doing the 3D effect, the lights, all that. And then I was like, nah, let me take it down, bro. Because some people be feeling like, yo, this dude is rich. He don't need nothing. You know, they see you spending thousands on your setup. Like, I worked hard for my little thing that I acquire. And that's what I spend my money on today after I pay my bills or whatever I do, right? Like, but it's bad. I will be happy. On top of that, if you go to Tech for Rec, TEK, the number 4 and REK, I'm showing you how to do the same. Facts. And what products to get that is a bang for your buck, that you're not going to get robbed because I use them. And every day I'm putting content there. Tomorrow's another video. The next day's another video. But what I'm going to start doing is going back to, which on membership here, if you're a member from the $4.99 and up, but the $4.99 is doing the same. The higher one is just for people that want to go one-on-one. I think it's $100 or $50. That's been up there for years like that. So you just got to hit the join button. So there's content going up there right after this. And it's just me in the Bronx hanging out, walking around, and this shit that I don't like to show on here. So it's for members only, mature content, right? And for the people, I usually record New York for the people that are not in New York so they can see it. So it's going to be on membership after this sometime. If I don't put it right after this, definitely tomorrow morning it'll be there by like 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning. Facts. But membership is getting videos every day. So you got to hit that join button and become a member. Those videos, sometimes they too crazy. So don't look at me on what's happening there. Like, bro, you know, you're a hypocrite. Like, you know, it's for membership. You know what I'm saying? And they paying their little few dollars. And we always done it like that. We showed them other stuff. Some of it is old. You heard? It's statute of limitation because you might see somebody get smacked. You feel me? And I smacked them 10 years ago. That's not new. You know what I'm saying? Or hit with a bat or whatever. That was 10 years ago. That's not from recent. You know, it's a statute of limitation. I was just kidding. Are you happy? Check it out, though. You're going to bug out. Yeah, so stop the violence. Oh, my God, what a hypocrite. So, yeah, let's get to it. For those of you that want to help the channel grow, the link is in the description. The reason why I say to tap it is because those are letter number zeros. They're not letter O's. Those are number zeros. So if you try to type it, you're not going to find the right one. So... Yo, Beast song. Okay, yeah, the song is official. That's what's up, bro. Thank you, bro. You say I'm close to where that New York market shooting went. What New York market shooting went down? I don't know about what you talking about. Wasn't that in Boston or something? That kid did that? That's what you're talking about? Or another one? Were you close to that market that got shot? I don't know, bro, what you mean. I don't know what you mean at all, bro. Am I close to it? Or you want me to tell you my full address? And not that I care if people know my address, like they're not gonna do shit with it or do shit to me, but I get it. Like, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what market you're talking about. There's no markets around me. Like right next to my building, to my house, there's no markets around me, bro. Not that I know of, bro. I don't go to the market, bro. My wife does that. Respectfully, I don't know what you're talking about. If you name it, then I probably know. Oh shit, this market. You mean a market like where the food is at? Like a supermarket? I don't know what happened. So yeah, bro, that's the problem right now. Let me know what's up. You see, nobody move, nobody get hurt. This is the free gang. Free gang. School shooter. Yeah, but you see, cowards don't kill themselves. Cowards, they die many times before their death. They want to live. They want to hurt everybody else. I'm going to be real, bro. If they was to, I'm a searcher of those dudes. If they was to put those dudes next to me, I'll take care of that for them for free. They don't even got to spend government money on no police doing it for him or nothing. Oh, you said you stay in Mexico? I stay in Mexico, my guy. Oh, you live in Mexico? Oh, nah, I'm not close to no market to that guy. That's in Boston. I live in the boroughs. We live in the real fire. Like that's a Pepe that just went outside and shot a bunch of innocent people. He's a bird, a destruct kid, like depression and all that. Beat him up, and he just came outside like and shot a bunch of black people. I would have punched him in his neck. Everybody freezes when situations like that happen. Like, you crazy, bro? You better try to. I don't know. I can't tell people what to do. And if that happens to you, you blame me. But I get it, bro. Nah, those kids don't do that out here, bro. They get rocked. They don't even come walking through here. Facts. They run. But I live in the boroughs. I don't live. That's like upstate somewhere where it's supposed to be safer. And I always said those places are worse because when it happens real bad. That's like the max prisons. Dudes be always talking about how dangerous they're. They actually quiet as fuck. The mediums be popping crazy. Everybody's acting a fool. It's just that when something happens in a max, it really happens. You get it? But other than that, everybody's chilling, stuck with 100 years. Like, damn, bro. Depressed. Yeah, but let's change the subject because I don't like that shit in my comment section about none of that talk, bro. Respectfully. I mean, I'm not saying you can't talk about it, but you can use other words besides KIDS, shooting, all that shit. The algorithms pick up like we doing some other work over here. So I'm real cautious and I understand that when I'm going to leave the video up. And I may leave this video up. But yeah, that song right there, I put that together like in 2 minutes. That was 4 years ago I did that. That sounds fresh, right? The lingo? That's a fact. Like about 4 years ago. Shout out to Dog. DJ Dog was his name. Yeah, I think he was from Spain or Florida. He did the beat and all that. I send it to him. Boom, he send it right back. That's how people work. It's magic, you heard? I send him this stuff. He just mixed it up real quick. We could have did better, but we did it quick. Like, all right, we're going to post this today. I did it right now. Send it to him during the live. It came right back to me and I posted. Those lives are there, bro. You got to look. There's a lot of content here that people don't see. You know, as you'd be surprised how you can make something happen with people from across the world. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm out of here, bro. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We should be live around 4 p.m., 5 p.m., something like that. I got a few things to do, but right now I'm going to Warpath NYC and play a game. I'll be there like by 12:20. Yeah, Warpath NYC, just like this. I always play before I go to bed at night. You find me there. I like to be there because it's like I just opened that channel and there's less people. There's no headache, no trolls like that. When they come, I block them quick anyway. And I'm just there gaming. Sometimes quiet, sometimes I talk. You know, and sometimes not gaming. I'm podcasting like on Twitch. People think Twitch is just a gaming app. No, it's not. It's podcasting. Go look at today's episode. Or if you want to see my setup, how it's coming out, the whole beginning of the new video on Twitch is about my setup. And tell me how it's looking. Then you could drop a comment over here or over there and I'll see it. and tell me he's nice, or you should do the whole thing, because I'm asking for the public's help. But you guys don't answer back. You just talk what you want to talk. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So I want to get you guys' opinion. Word. But you see, that's the way it is. When you tell people, yo, right? I learned these platforms. When you tell people, yeah, like right now, when people say, yo, keep it real. And you be like, I need $150, $155 for something, man. Emergency to do this for the lockout gang, right? And then I see other channels and they be like, yo, motherfuckers, I'm not talking then. I'm not talking until somebody sends me. And dudes be sending it right there and he's disrespecting his whole live stream. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm good. I'm just saying, for example, but since you asked, yeah, the link is in the description, bro. You're going to send it? I need $155. Send it right now. I'll let you know when I get it. Pepe. Nah. Stay up, bro. I love y'all, man. For real. Hopefully you have fun today. But I'm popping out to Warpath NYC in like 20 minutes. Facts. Let's get it. I'm not crying. I'm just letting you know the facts. With that glass. You crazy? You bugging. I thought I was gonna hit you with it, right? Play with me, bro.
Oh yeah!
Lockout!
Gang! Yeah! Facts.
Why you mad, though?